Strathcona Provincial Park. That was memorable to me because not only did I get to develop my leadership, but I also got to make new friends, also apply my experience out in the recreation field.
My best experience at Langara was serving as one of the social media ambassadors. So having the opportunity to integrate my passion for content creation with giving back to the college community definitely made my experience more memorable and rewarding.
My best memory at Langara, of course, is all the wonderful teachers and students I met during my time here.
To my fellow graduates, may we continue to pursue our dreams with confidence and passion.
Enjoy this moment, truly soak it in. This is a meaningful accomplishment, and as you approach the next chapter in your life, approach it with curiosity, confidence, and take risks.
Thank you for being so kind and so supportive to me. I'm truly grateful that our paths crossed. Let's celebrate!
Congratulations, class of 2026!
Hello everyone, welcome to Snowayat Lelam, Langara College, Class of 2026 Convocation Ceremony. In a few minutes, the ceremony will begin. I ask that you please take your seats and put any electronic devices on silent. The ceremony will begin with the procession entering the theater. When you hear the music begin, please rise if you are able to do so, and remain standing until instructed to sit. After the graduates, faculty, and staff enter, the platform party will be led into the theater by the paddle bearer and Satsustilkaya Coastal Wolfpack. You will notice that our graduates, faculty, and platform party wear special clothing. These robes and hoods are called academic regalia and date back to 14th century England. The color and style of regalia a person wears not only represents the institution from which it was awarded, but also the type of credential completed. At Langara, our graduates wear a black hat called a mortarboard, a black gown, and either a hood, stole, or tippet, depending on their credential. Once our graduates, faculty, staff, and platform party have taken their seats, we ask that you remain seated for the duration of the ceremony. You are welcome to take photographs from your seats, but please do not approach the stage to take pictures. Professional photographers from Artona Photography will be taking photos of graduates as they cross the stage and again behind the scenes. Proofs of these photos will be provided to graduates in the weeks following the ceremonies. Please be aware that the ceremony will be recorded for viewing on our website. The recording will be live streamed during the ceremony and will be archived for later viewing. Please take a moment to identify the emergency exits closest to you. We have checked the exits and other emergency equipment in the building and have verified that they are all operable. Ushers have been trained to assist in the event of an emergency. Should the need arise, please follow their directions. Following the ceremony, we invite graduates and their guests to gather at the reception hosted by Langara alumni. The reception is happening in the concourse area outside the main lobby, and it is where our grads can take photos with their families and friends. Would you please rise for the academic procession?
Thank you so much. You can all have a seat now. Thank you. You know, on behalf of the Musqueam people, really welcome you here to our traditional unceded territory. Welcome you here to the Convocation of Langara. Congratulations to all the graduates. You know, it's so nice to see you walking into the theater here, you know, and the wonderful smiles, excitement that you're going through, all the, you know, even a little bit of nervousness, you know. Really want to congratulate you on you know, completing your education further, and you know, moving into your job, your career, you know, being there for yourself, your family, and your community. You know, on behalf of the Musqueam people, really welcome each and every one of you here for the convocation, the graduation, you know, taking place here, not only in Queen Elizabeth Theatre, but also on the unceded territory of the Musqueam people and descendants of Musqueam ancestors. Really welcome you here. And again, congratulations to all the graduates. It's so nice to see, you know, your wonderful, lovely big smiles that you had when you were making your way into the theater. So really, on behalf of the Musqueam people and my family here, Tsatsi Stolkaya, really welcome you here to the convocation in our traditional unceded territory, what we know as the Greater Vancouver area. Thank you once again. Haitap awasiyam nasiaya, haitkasiyam.
Thank you, Alec, for the words of welcome. And I also want to thank Satsut Selkwaya, the Coastal Wolfpack, for their drumming and singing and honoring our graduates today with their presence. So if you could please rise, if you're able, and I'd like to ask you to join us in the singing of O Canada, led by Kobe Lynn.
O Canada, our home on native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you.
Kobe, please be seated. Representatives of the board, members of faculty and staff, honored guests, graduates. Welcome to Snowyathlalam Langara College's class of 2026, and thank you for joining us today as we recognize and honor the diverse achievements and journeys of all of our graduates. I'm Dr. Debbie Schachter, the Associate Vice President Students at Langara, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. Today's ceremony is about coming together, recognizing the value in our diverse backgrounds and perspectives, and celebrating the culmination of the hard work of each of our graduates and those who have supported them along the way. As our graduates are called to cross the stage, Let us all recognize their accomplishments and unite in celebrating this moment with them. It is an honor that you have all joined us today to collectively show our admiration and respect for their successes. On behalf of the Snueath community and the entire Platform Party, I wish to acknowledge with respect the history, customs, and culture of the Coast Salish people, specifically the Musqueam people, on whose traditional ancestral and unceded lands Langara is located. Graduate staff and faculty here today have all had the chance to learn on, from, and alongside this land during their journey. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our Platform Party. Please hold your applause until everyone is introduced. And I know that's going to be difficult, but I will remind you. First, we have Dr. Paula Burns, President and CEO. Sunita Deer, Member of the Legislative Assembly for Vancouver-Langara and the Parliamentary Secretary for International Credentials. Mark Goldberg, Second Vice Chair, Langara College Board of Governors. Cindy Lee, Langara College Board Governor. Ragid Anwar, Vice President, Langara Faculty Association. Marg Heldman, Interim Provost and Vice President Academic. Yusuf Varachia, Vice President, External Relations and Community Engagement. Michael Koch, Vice President, Administration and Finance and CFO. Parveen Mann, Vice President, People, Culture and Inclusion. Aaron Smith, Orator. Rose Palozzi, Langara College Board Governor. Ali Safdari, Langara College Board Governor. Armor Valor Corrales, Langara College Board Governor. Arnie Clark, Registrar. Dr. David Wright, Interim Dean, Faculty of Management and Faculty of Arts. Dr. James Martin, Curricular Consultant and Acting Department Chair. Brad Van Dam, Director, Langara Global. Dr. Joy Walcott Francis, Director, Equity, Diversity and Inclusion. And finally, Sue Stanley, Associate Director, Faculty Relations, Strategic Communications and Marketing. Thank you. So thank you, everyone. Please be seated. I would also like to recognize the special guests who have joined us in the audience today. Antonella Alves, retiree, Langara School of Management. And representatives from the Langara Students' Union, hopefully here somewhere. At this time, I'm pleased to invite Sunita Deer, Member of Legislative Assembly for Vancouver-Langara and Parliamentary Secretary for International Credentials, to say a few words. Sunita.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Before I begin, I want to bring warm greetings on behalf of the Government of British Columbia and Premier David Eby, and acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. My name is Sunita Deer, and I am the Parliamentary Secretary for International Credentials. I'm also the MLA, proud MLA for Vancouver-Langara, and I'm honored to represent Vancouver-Langara College in my constituency. When I look around this room at the students, faculty, and families, I see the future of British Columbia. Talented, diverse, resilient, and full of possibility. And graduates, congratulations. Today is the day when your families finally stop asking, "So, when are you finishing school?" and start asking, "So, what's next?" Today celebrates your hard work and determination. Many of you balanced studies with jobs, family responsibilities, financial pressures, and enough coffee to personally keep Vancouver's coffee shops in business. Langara reflects the diversity and spirit of our province. Some of you grew up here, while others came from across Canada and around the world. Each of you bring experiences and perspectives that strengthen our communities. As a first-generation immigrant myself, I know how powerful education can be in opening doors and creating opportunity. To the graduates, your education is more than a credential. It's an opportunity to lead, give back, and make a positive difference. British Columbia needs your ideas, your compassion, and your leadership. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Celebrate this moment, take lots of pictures, thank the people who supported you, and yes, you have every reason to be proud of yourself. Your story is only beginning. Congratulations.
Thank you, Parliamentary Secretary Deere, for sharing your words and for taking the time to attend our convocation ceremony. I'll now invite Mark Goldberg, Second Vice Chair, Langara College Board of Governors, to bring greetings to convocation.
President Burns, Parliamentary Secretary Deere, members of the Platform Party, faculty and staff, proud friends and family, and of course, our graduating students, welcome. I am honored to bring greetings, congratulations, and perhaps a few words of wisdom from the Langara College, Snoweth Lelam Board of Governors as you finish one chapter of your lives and prepare to embark on a new one. Today is about celebrating our graduates, and I can imagine how much hard work it took for each and every one of you to reach this milestone today. Whether you're going straight into the job market or pursuing further education, we could not be more proud of your accomplishments. And don't forget, you've now got something to show for it, a Langara credential, signifying to the world that you've persevered and you've become a college graduate. Each of you will have had your own reasons for pursuing post-secondary education and why you chose Langara. Whatever that reason, I know our dedicated faculty and staff have gone above and beyond to provide you with an exceptional student experience. This will continue to pay dividends throughout your career as you're reminded of the quality, rigor, and academic excellence so many associate with a Langara education. As you go into the world, I want to leave you with a few pieces of advice to guide you on your journey. Adaptability is key. Whichever career path or industry you pursue, you will be confronted with change and uncertainty. Perhaps it will be gradual, while at other times it will be unbelievably fast. In addition to this credential you'll be receiving today, the most valuable skill you can carry with you after college is adaptability, the capacity to navigate change with confidence and courage. You might not have just one career in the course of your life, but if you adapt and keep learning and remain curious and agile, I know that your skills will always be in demand. Character. Adaptability can and will help you succeed in unfamiliar environments. Character, especially in business, is what will help you thrive. Across countless professions and spanning corporations, public sector, not-for-profits, you'll be called upon to exercise good judgment, to be someone others can always count on. There's no shortcut to cultivating that reputation. However, over time, you will be known by the quality of your character, whether you showed good judgment, whether others could count on you, and whether people felt they could place their trust in you. In closing, this is an exciting time to be graduating and embarking upon your next adventure. All of us on the college's Board of Governors have every confidence that you will succeed in your endeavors and make good use of your Langara education. We're already so proud of your achievements, and the best is yet to come. Congratulations, graduates of 2026.
Thank you very much, Mark. And now I'm pleased to call upon Dr. Paula Burns, President and CEO of Langara College, to bring today's President's Address. Paula.
Thank you, Debbie, and thank you to Parliamentary Secretary Deere and to our board member, Mark Goldberg, for the inspiring words. I think you're going to hear some themes. So welcome to all of you to Convocation 2026. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the graduating class of Langara College. Days like today are always the highlight of the academic year, and it's one of my favorite things to do is to celebrate with you, the graduates, and all that you've achieved. I'm grateful for our relationship with Musqueam. The name that was gifted to me by them is Ta. That word means mother, and I'm humbled and appreciative to carry this with me. 10 years ago, Langara was given its own name by Musqueam. This name, Snoeth Lelam, means house of teachings in the Hunkaminam language. And during your time studying here at Langara, I hope that each of you has been able to benefit from these teachings and grown in the knowledge and appreciation of Musqueam. At this year's ceremony, we are thrilled to unveil the beautiful carved paddle to reflect the duality between academic traditions and Indigenous ways of knowing and being. It's a vibrant, salmon-inspired carving that evokes that relationship that Musqueam has with the land and the water and how it is sustained by salmon for generations. The paddle also represents friendship. As paddlers view visiting a new community, they would raise it in the air, presenting an insignia to identify themselves and demonstrate peaceful intentions. Our paddle, in place of a symbolic mace used to award degrees, reflects our respect for Musqueam and our shared intention to paddle together. And now, let us focus on those who've paddled the hardest to be here today, our graduates. We know that you may have chosen Langara for a number of reasons. Some of you deliberately chose to come to Langara, others might have been by chance. But what you have all in common is that you've arrived and you've achieved together. I thank you for being part of this community and know that all of us are honored to be part of the journey that you have been with us. Thankfully, I know you didn't walk this path alone. Friends and family, many of whom are with you today or watching online, have been by you, by your side. They've helped guide you to Langara through the highs and the lows of this adventure. And your fellow classmates, I'm also sure that you came to rely on them in many different ways. None of this would have been possible without the contributions of our talented faculty and staff. I know that the entire Langara team played a role in helping you reach this milestone and wish to thank all of them, the faculty, the staff, the administrators, and your family and friends. Could we give them a round of applause? Langara College is an important and unique institution in BC's post-secondary system. You found your pathway here. And as I reflect on what you're leaving with today, I'm sure that not every day was easy, but you persevered. You found your inner strength and completed what you set out to do. You found your path. I know that, as Mark said, beyond a credential, you're also leaving with knowledge, skills, and competencies that you gained during your studies. I hope you've found an inclusive community that feels right for you. And I hope that graduating brings feelings of optimism about job opportunities and about the chance to apply your learning. Or maybe you have excitement about the next phase of your post-secondary learning journey. But most importantly, what I hope is that you are leaving with a stronger sense of self, a belief in your own ability to contribute to a better world, and a deep appreciation for everyone who believed in you and supported you along the way. You are leaving Langara at a time of considerable change in the world. And while that brings with it much uncertainty, I also hope that you take advantage of the tremendous opportunities here in our province and across Canada. Looking to the future, no two paths will be alike, but whatever path you choose to paddle, whether it be further education, whether it's employment, maybe it's travel, or maybe it's just hanging out for a while, realize that you have higher expectations of yourself. I know these transitions and the prospect of this much change can be challenging, especially the weight of new expectations. But my advice is be kind and be gentle with yourself while still finding ways to embrace the challenges and the opportunities. Let curiosity guide you. And as you go forward, be courageous and be caring. Believe in yourself, your own skills, and your capabilities. And at the same time, don't be afraid to ask for help. Be the kind of person others know they can turn to for support. Paddle confidently, but paddle together. And whatever your reasons for attending Langara College, you are always at home here. You are now among over 110,000 alumni out there making a difference. And wherever your journey takes you, know that we are very proud of everything you've achieved. So remember, you matter, your story matters, be proud of the path you take, and use it to leave behind and mark a better future. From all of us, congratulations from Langara College.
Thank you, Paula. And I will now invite Ragid Anwar, Vice President of the Langara Faculty Association, to introduce today's graduation award recipient. Ragid.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to our party platform, special guests, friends, families and loved ones, and most of all, the graduating class of 2026. I'm here to bring you greetings from the Langara Faculty Association. Many of the faculty were your instructors, the folks you met in your classrooms, who guided you through your studies, and who probably, occasionally, made you miserable. The faculty of Langara are also the librarians, the counselors, the department chairs, the division chairs, the theater arts directors, folks who develop new curriculum, those who advise other faculty about educational technology, those who provide accessibility supports, and many others who support and build the education provided at Langara every day. Today is, it's pretty simple. We love you. We really mean that. And that's why we were hard on you. The Langara education you received is on par with any other great institution in Canada, and you are so well prepared to do whatever is next. Whether that's looking for work, going on to further studies, or doing something amazing that we can't even imagine at this point. That's what Langara grads do. Excel in whatever they do next. And that's what you will do. And now, you're part of that tradition of excellence. But again, we love you. And we will be here for you if and when you need us again. That's the beauty of a community college. We will always be here for our community members. If you need to upskill with AI, we'll be here. Take a short course on project management, we'll be here. If you have the desire and time to learn about history, philosophy, or poetry, we'll be here. And if you just want a nice, relaxing, quiet weekend reading about calculus, we'll be here too. Among all of you who have accomplished such a great milestone, and it really is. It is so difficult to get to where you are today. Everybody here's done it. We all know how difficult it is. We'd like to recognize one graduation award recipient today. The President's Medal for Academic Excellence in Community Service is awarded to a bachelor's degree graduate who demonstrates academic excellence and community service. This year, the President's Medal is awarded to Leon Lee, Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting. Though Leon is not able to join us here today, he is honored to be recognized and chosen as the recipient of this award. It gives him a sense of acknowledgement of his efforts and encourages him to excel in his future career while continuing to give back to his community. Completing the BBA in accounting enabled him to advance in the business field with greater confidence. It also provided valuable academic knowledge of the accounting field, equipping him with the skills to excel within the industry. Leon values his collaboration with teammates and sharing the accomplishment of strong results from their group projects. Celebrating those achievements together made the experiences meaningful and unforgettable, creating many true friendships along the way. While continuing his work as an accountant in public practice, Leon is now pursuing his CPA designation to advance in the field. He is thankful to the many instructors for not only teaching him the academic material, but also sharing valuable insights. Congratulations to Leon.
Thank you, Ragid, and congratulations, Leon. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker and fellow graduate, Tendai Shumba, a post-degree diploma in accounting student whose journey reflects resilience, growth, and determination. Throughout her time at Langara, she has gained far more than technical expertise in accounting. She has built confidence, discipline, and the ability to persevere through challenges with grace and focus. Tendai speaks warmly of the shared experiences that shaped her journey. Late night study sessions, group projects, moments of stress followed by relief, and the friendships and support that carried her and her classmates through to this milestone together. As she looks ahead to pursuing her CPA designation and building a meaningful career in accounting, Tendai does so with a desire to keep growing and learning, creating a future she will be proud of. She is deeply thankful for the unwavering support of her husband, Constantine, as well as the encouragement of her family, instructors, and peers. Please join me in welcoming Tendai to the stage.
Thank you. 3 years ago, I boarded a plane to come to Canada with nothing but a heart full of hope. I had no idea how any of this would turn out. I didn't know what opportunities were waiting for me here in Canada, I definitely didn't know what challenges were waiting for me. The journey was not easy, but what I've realized is that some of the most important decisions that we make in life, we often make them while we're still doubtful, while we have fear, and while unsure. But sometimes they turn out to be the most important decisions we make in life. Good afternoon, faculty members, distinguished guests, proud family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Today is a special day. Today is remarkable. But what makes today special is not something that is tangible. It is not something that can be touched. It's resilience. You cannot measure it with grades. You cannot measure it with credentials. Why resilience? Because every single person in this auditorium knows what it feels like to keep going even when the odds are against you. And that's resilience. Every single person has got their own story, some of sacrifices that were made, some of a process of going through fear and doubt, some of uncertainty. I would say my uncertainty began when I came into Canada in 2023. But resilience doesn't always look like moving countries. Sometimes it can look like going through a process of doubting yourself. Sometimes it can look like going through different things, like some people had to come into lectures, take care of family, and also being expected to work. For some, it looked like having to work 1, 2, 3 jobs just to be able to meet your life expenses and tuition. For some, it may have looked like having to go for a night shift the previous night and having to be expected to come and show up for an exam at 8 a.m. Different journeys, same courage. Different journeys, same resilience. I know for sure I have been through processes myself where I questioned if I'd made the right decisions. I questioned myself and I even questioned my abilities. You might have gone through the same process yourself, but what my journey has taught me is that resilience and courage is not the absence of doubt and fear. It is moving forward despite of it. My favorite quote is by Maya Angelou, and it goes, "We delight in the beauty of a butterfly, but often admit the pain that it has to go through to achieve that beauty." Today, people see the beautiful pictures, they see the smiles, they see all the positives, but there's also something that they do not see, which is the late nights, the struggles that we all went through. And I feel like that is what today should be about. It is not just about the degree or certificate, but it's also about the journey that we had to go through to get here. It is not just about the degree or certificate, but it's also about how our journey changed us. It is not just about the degree or certificate, but it's also about the lessons learned in the process. Langara gave us more than an education. Langara is proof that people from different backgrounds, from diverse countries, from different places can come together and build one beautiful community. Langara is proof that people who speak different languages, who have different different views of life can come together and make something so beautiful. We came here at Langara and we made friends that became more like family, lecturers that became more like mentors. And today, as we move into the world today more than ever is requiring leaders that understand different cultures, leaders that lead with empathy, leaders that lead while lifting others up as they go. I truly believe that this graduating class is capable of exactly that, because often people who go through a process of growth themselves lift others up with them. Class of 2026, there is a version of you that once questioned if you would make it here today. And you, sitting there in this auditorium, right now, this moment is the answer to that question. Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it.
Thank you very much, Tendai, for that powerful and inspiring address. And just so the audience knows, Dr. Burns provided her with a small gift of appreciation of those excellent remarks and the time spent with us today. So thank you again. And now, on to the presentation of graduates, which is the very reason we are here today. Graduates, some instructions here. You will come up the stairs to my left and hand the orator your name card. You will then proceed across the stage and be congratulated by Dr. Burns, just about here. And at this moment, will be photographed by our convocation photographer. So graduates, when you reach the stage, you may feel a little nervous and focus on just reaching the other side, but please take a deep breath and enjoy your moment. You will then exit the stage and follow the route to Artona Photography for a portrait photograph, and afterwards, you will be directed back to your seat through the main lobby. Faculty and staff, if you would like to congratulate your graduates, you may do so along the far left side of the theater as the graduates exit the stage. And finally, family and friends, you're welcome to take photographs from your seats. Please leave the aisles clear for the graduates as they move through the theater. And now I ask our orator, Aaron Smith, to announce the names of the graduates.
Let's start with the post-degree diploma in accounting, Tendai Shumba. Klein Adrian Ravello. Gina Kyungun Cho. Disana Udayana. Sapun Kaushalia Jaiwardana Ovitagalage. Nikem Glory Obaroiko. Bentil Awencharuk Akanvariba. Shivani. Graduation with distinction, Kenny Dean Young Yoon Pugh. Karina Jasal. Criselda Marie Abaya Dionco. Graduation with distinction, Jerby Bautista Torres. Graduation with distinction, Redaline Megbetang Sanchez. Graduation with distinction, Joanne Bonafe Asena. Ananya Vados. Kritika. Ryoji Mitamura. Anamaru Santos Villanueva. Helena Mary. Jesraj Dennis. Graduation with distinction, Rishita Kudmani. Emmanuel Sagayam. Jaskarat Singh. Mayank Kumar. Namanjot Singh. Harsh Nair. Sakshi Bansal. Sukhmanpreet Kaur. Nidiben Maheshbai Chauhan. Graduation with distinction, Gurlavleen Singh. Angraj Singh. Karina Kapoor. Ravneet Kaur. Arti Pal. Reshma Mehendi Jawani. Sanya Jawani. Shyam Kumar Rameshbai Kumani. Jaspreet Kaur. Mega. Hitarth Kalpesh Kumar Thakur. And now with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting, Harpreet Kaur. Muskan Chauhan. Cheyenne Kelsey May Beers. Graduation with distinction, Isabella Rose Roberts. Mateos Bozon Mota. Kiranpreet Kaur. Geetika Puri. Graduation with distinction, Karan Jindal. Inderpreet Singh Basra. Gary Graywall. Bishman. Ishika Jindal. Patrick Thomas McKnight. Wang Zhang Nguyen. Mi Quinn Din. Simon Ka Hing Hong. Trisha Georgina Fresco Nilos. Janvi Alexa Chand. And now with a Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting, Cooperative Education, graduation with distinction, Aiden Luke Herbertson. With a diploma in accounting, Jasleen Kaur Kak. Jashanpreet Kaur. Kyla D. Beklayan. Angie Estefania Cardona Rodriguez. Darlene Felicity Restua Perez. Eileen Nicole Bulanin Baladhai. Abhijit Singh Sahi. Hyun Min Koa Nguyen. Sadaf Ramani. Sai Dan Chun. Cole Jason Neufeld. Nicholas McQuillan. Jasmine Kaur. Harshpreet Kaur. Jatinder Singh. Harneet Kaur. Elf Noor. Babaldeep Sharma. Sukhdeep Sharma. Mahakdeep Kosa. Kashish Arora. Parul Arora. Parth Singhal. Quinn Chang Chen. Justin Chalk. Derek Kwong. And now with a post-degree diploma in business administration, Joshua Emerico Antonio. Baldeep Banger. Ravneet Kaur Hehar. Taranpreet Kaur. Maria del Rosario Cardoza Castillo. Tui Min Jang Min. Patience Etokuro Eshida. Aishwarya Prasad Gaonkar. Sahil. Ankush Sharma. Graduation with distinction, Ludovic Mangahas Tanai. Safa Abu Yusuf. Prabjot Singh Lamba. Claudia Cecilia Aguilar Diaz. Maria Jimena Ariano Vicuna. Maria Alejandra Ariano Vicuna. Tanya Pat Trakunsanbun. Graduation with distinction, Yasuko Moria. Graduation with distinction, Bahar Peroski. Megan Fatima Mendoza Bonifacio. Gemma Baroksai Villanueva. Graduation with distinction, Maisel Main Verdera Lucanias. Emmanuel Pasco Sistina. Riccinelli Lamorena Exiomo. Graduation with distinction, Maya Ann Thomas. Jacqueline Torres Domingo. Sonia Daniel Komolafe. Faith Aliyah Akinlawan. Reiko Aso. T. Hong Nyung Win. Graduation with distinction, Allison Marie Magliano Ligan. Laura Lucia Espinoza Torres. Araceli Sanchez Rodriguez. Jessica Oliveira de Souza. Graduation with distinction, Mina Akanaga. Priyanka. Adolf Maverick Laktawan Mabalat. Via Marcelo Ortega. Alicia Marie Ocampo Vitug. Angelica Rabano. Sagal Maria Davison Garcia. Carla Susana Altamirano Velasquez. Graduation with distinction, Clara Crato. Jacqueline Rangel Garcia. Miriam Jeanette Quintanar Geomans. Francisco Alejandro Aochui. Diego Castañeda Corzo. João Elicio Nogueira Terto. Hnin Wei Pugh. Graduation with distinction, Yilin Jolin Zhao. Tet Ha A. Jamie Campagna Cuenca. Pardeep Kumar Doel. Graduation with distinction, Clarice de la Cruz Balboa. Benjamin Calle Castro III. Darshi Manish Tolat. Yushabel Zaira Gorgonio Aropehita. Graduation with distinction, Kathleen Claire de Guzman de los Santos. Diana Rain Roa Toledo. Kakan Kakan. Deepa Melanie Panaya. Lorena Correa Sena. Mila Cris Faye Dalasai Sogueco. George Eustaquio da Silva Jr. Ma Sarah Angelica Miguel Bondoc. Rosalyn Floresca Malagaya. Vishaljit Singh. Michael Kwazi Jamfi. Esther Onwona Ajaman Paku. Manmeet Kaur. Neha. Harsh Sood. Pushkar Raj. Navpreet Singh Virk. Pablo Martinez. Bruno Masaki Fukunaga Inohosa. Rodrigo Arahin Aguilar. Valeria Ivan Barreno Burnham. Jessica Lina Matsusako. Adriana Gutierrez Lopez. Valeria Mahia Mahia. Rosa Marie Gutierrez Garcia. Harshveer Singh Sekon. Taranjit Singh. Aman Singh Inder Singh Jabba. Gursimran Singh. Prakash Ban. Zarakan Ashfakan Patan. Rashleen Kaur. Jasmeet Kaur. Parneet Kaur. Yashvinder Kaur. Simranjeet Kaur. Rajveer Kaur. Meghna Jairam Shetty. Navjot Kaur Senni. Joy Unonotovo Felix. Manpreet Kaur. Ravina. Amanpreet Kaur. Sakshi Mishra. Tisari Abetunga. Tafadzwa Anakleta Bepswa. Caesar Ntende Mugulusi. Maria Paula Torres Cupa. Iliaika Samuel Tarimo. Lokesh Saktivel. Nathia Shankar. Taiwo Odukoya. Ogochukwu Awugosi. Victoria David Jaffet. Don Benny. Anjali Verma. Poonam Salhan. Simran Kalra. Manisha Baldevbhai Prajapati. Manpreet Kaur. Basuda. Shivani Dogra. Chandeep Kaur. Abdullah Habib. Nitika Kalra. Nidhi. And now with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management, Matthew DeGrosier. Also graduating with a diploma in Marketing Management, Carl Trevor Yu. Kana An T. Hong. Aliana Marie Sula Madlambayan. Ancilia Jason Kalambukat. Adrian Brendan Chen. Benjamin James Letwin. Vamanpreet Kaur Man. Maya Lee. Jatin Chabra. Anish Vora. Jessica Mand. Justice Jewel Sylvia Angel Heidsma. Jeremy Aiden Kier. Adrian Donald Lai. Harris Jordan. Min Tang Nguyen. Harmanpreet. Gorja Garg. Akash Nilesh Jogia. I'll say your name again. I'll say it again. Akash Nilesh Jogia. Agalos Anastopoulos. Nathan Chang. Justin Christopher. Luke Fukusaku. And now with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Management, Cooperative Education, Lan Huang Duan. With a Diploma in Business Management, Gayashi Chanel Karuna Nanayaka. Omar Wasim Orangsabi. Jasmine Kaur Graywal. Pranjal Mehta. Rick Leonard Kaluag Duya. Amy Tovey. Seishan Siramana Vitanage. Gurjot Singh. Karpreet Singh. Shivansh Bardwaj. Sagi Parakodnik. Ishita Mathur. Yash Bimra. Nayara Naishimento. John Dela Cruz. Kavyan Haresh Vyas. Japneet Kaur. Maricel Gapuz Trinidad. Mary Suzette Obrero Lagadon. John Patrick Lamis Megan. Kenneth George S. Mano. Graduation with distinction, Yim Ming Jennifer Wong. Modupe Abigail Jenfa. Alamdeep Singh. Hargandeep Singh. Hank Ho Chu. Wei Zhang Huang. Jose Omar Peraza Marufo. Kashish Kumari. Palakpreet Kaur. Tanvir Kaur. Simranjeet Kaur. Taranjot Dingra. Ansh Mataru. Harsh Kumar Arvindbhai Parmar. Aditya Verma. Gunmeet Kaur. Luca Rico Coelho. Naveed Jahan Abdullahi. Graduation with distinction, Chelsea A. Genovesa. Carls Eiler Halbuna Gamo. Graduation with distinction, Janelle Eugenio Bitenko. Francis Adrienne Coile Nino. Gurtirath Singh. Manisha. Manvir Kaur Mangat. Ishita. Muhammad Akil. Jashanpreet Singh. Mayank Pujara. Jashanpreet Kaur. Jodhveer Singh. Manjot Kaler. Navjot Singh. Anmal Singh. Akashdeep Kaur. Parmeet Kaur. Janisha. Sandeep Kaur. Lakshmi. Kamalpreet Kaur. Gurnur Kaur. Prableen Kaur. Animesh Modgil. Abhishek Sharma. Nitin Bishnoi. Nishta. Prachi Sadev. Saher Trehan. Prabdeep Kaur. Himani Dal. Armin Brar. Karina. Kushi Verma. Ridham Dung. And now with the Diploma in Business Management, Cooperative Education, Adriana Alejandra Sanchez Flores. And now with the Diploma in Arts and Science, Commerce, Isabel Yu. Jasper Hui Duan. Mark Andrew G. No. And now with an Associate of Arts degree in Commerce and Business Studies, Naomi Mareva Perret. Theodora Sylvia Ashley Musime. Scarlett Elise Lau. And now with a Diploma in Financial Management, Prabjot Singh. Graduation with distinction, Elaine Chow. Lavisha Bassi. Vanch Mitha. Gernor Kaur. Minnie Lee. Gursimran Kaur. Wang Mai Nguyen. Tien Tan Nguyen. And now with a Diploma in Financial Management, Cooperative Education, Andreas Fabrianto Chi. And now with a Bachelor of Business Administration in International Business Management, Ashley Brown. Xiao Tong Chen. With a post-degree diploma in marketing management, Oscar Barrios. Graduation with distinction, Charlene Ann Salazar Lim. Karen L.D. Ingalia Molina. Graduation with distinction, Mary Tony DiFulo. Luciano Romero. Samantha Hernandez Covarrubias. Omalola Joy Ajabioe. Suraj Sadish. Diana Elizabeth Fejo Farah. Jimena Leon. Julia Valeria Solano Rios. Lady Vanessa Jansasoy Molina. Diana Carolina Zambrano Valenzuela. Ana Carla Cosculuarte. Micaela Ashelin Abalos. Muskan Malhotra. Taryn Cuff. Rebecca Ogechuku Ayebe. Ifoma Catherine Okoli. Favor Olashebikan. Shaina Gail Espanola Sereno. Charisma de Castro Pena. Karen Michelle Alatu Hanove. Graduation with distinction, Michael Jonathan. Leonardo So. Denis Kozarov. Anurud Anand. Ricardo de la Peña Trujillo. Yoeli Cordero. Asta Sachdeva. Namra Khalid Sheikh. Damini Singh. Vikas Tiwari. Afrasiab Azam Suleiri. Sagar. Ashanpreet Singh. Surav Singh. Raghav Arora. Aida Camila Marino Cabrera. Israela Beatriz Guarino Sombrito. Graduation with distinction, Maria Cristina H. Sarangelo Lucero. Maeve Colleen Erica Montes. Mateos Juez. Sergio Alejandro Peña Lopez. Huang Fung Win Win. Piero Antonio Butran Pipoli. Monica Paulina Navarro Mireles. Siddhant Harish Panakar. And now with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing Management, Vanessa Cachilia Ferranado. Jared Wong. Athena Kandlas. Sami Amukte. Arnold Abdul Jr. Alando. Toshana Aliyah Tate. Juno Lin. Duke Howells. Gurpratap Singh Ratan. Joshua Sho Koyama Lux. With a diploma in marketing management, Hannah Odless. Acharaba Singh. Taranpreet Singh. Daphne Torres Martinez. Sejal Golan. Daniela Marga Ortiz Tan. Vu Fung An Pham. Daphne Gail Munar Various. Harmanjot Kaur. Kirti Sharma. Muskan Vadva. Lee Tang Chuk Min. Jin Ming Lin. Sukhmandeep Kaur. Harsimran Kaur. Jackie Jang. Jose Jorge Garcia Palmazano. Amanpreet Kaur. Navjot Kaur. David Lesser. With a diploma in marketing management, cooperative education, Susan Lepine. Ji Xian Yin.
Everyone, please help me recognize again our graduates of 2026. And graduates, we do ask you to stand for a group photo, which will commemorate your accomplishments. So we're just going to have our photographer come up and position everything.
Everyone stand up. All right. Sorry. Everyone's looking up here. Big smile, everyone. Woo! All right, someone in the back just blinked, so all right, let's do it again one more time. 1, 2, 3, woo! All right, congratulations.
Thank you, KK, for capturing that moment. And now, as we bring the ceremony to a close, I would like to take a moment to thank Kobe Lynn again, who sang "O Canada," and Satsu Sakaya, Coastal Wolfpack, who sang and drummed in our platform party. I would also like to extend our appreciation to the many college employees whose contribution have made this a memorable event. Graduates, you will now be led out of the theater. Please continue in the recession until directed to stop, so there is sufficient room for those of your fellow graduates and guests to exit the theater. Once the recession is complete, we hope you enjoy celebrating with your friends and family and are able to join members of the platform party in a photo opportunity during the reception. We wish you safe travels home or to your next destination, but please remember to return your regalia before you depart. So now, if you're able to rise, please do so and remain standing until the platform party, faculty and staff and graduates have left the theater. I now declare this convocation closed.